Hey girl, hey, it is Pestilence Pony and I am back. Now, the first thing I want to say is I am sorry. I have been really sick since about February. Haven't gotten any recording done, anything like that. I've just been trying to recover this whole time. Still not 100% sure what happened, but it seems like what it is, I've got a pinched nerve in my back, which is causing a lot of pain in my abdomen. I've been in and out of hospitals and everything. I've had CAT scans and MRIs and ultrasounds and x-rays, and it's just they haven't been able to find anything until recently. They were able to give me an injection that so far has reduced my pain by about 75%. So I wanted to get back into recording and back into getting content out to you guys. Now this whole time I actually had to take time off of work. I took about 3 months off of work, 12 weeks. And, you know, all I've really done is played games. I've played a ton, an absolute ton on Warframe. And right now I'm into the Division just super heavily. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time already. I've had the game for about 3 weeks, maybe a month. My friend gave it to me because he got a free copy when he upgraded his graphics card. And he already had it, so he gave it to me. And I have just been loving every second of it. And yeah, there's glitches and bugs and all this stuff, and there used to be a big hacker problem. But really, there's no problems anymore, at least not that I've seen. And yeah, there's some bugs, and I don't know if they have to do with my PC not being good enough, because it's honestly just not a good PC. I'm trying to get some money and upgrade that.
You are now entering a safe
or
area.
if it's the game itself. Like, I have this weird rendering issue. You may or may not see it during this gameplay in the background, but I have a weird rendering issue where it will not load the ground in front of me. And if I do experience it, I'll show you what I mean. But basically, it doesn't load the ground in front of me, and I just fall through the world and disappear, and then have to respawn at a safe house, which normally isn't a big deal. But when I'm like in the dark zone trying to do PvP or even some high-end PvE and stuff like that, trying to get gear, it can be a giant pain. And it's extremely frustrating for me, and sometimes I rage a little bit, but I haven't wanted to quit this game or everything. I still come back to this game every single day. And I just love this game, and I want to do more of this. I want to do some more footage just as time goes on of this game, but I want to know what you guys want me to do as well. Do you want me to continue my Skyrim playthrough? I've already got a couple. Oh, I guess I'll join them on that as well. These are just some randoms I'm with, but I've got a couple of episodes of my
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Skyrim playthrough ready, just to edit and to post, and I'll probably get those out. But I want to know if you want me to continue doing it, or if you guys are kind of done with Skyrim, because I know Skyrim's been out for a really long time, and you know, a lot of people have done stuff on Skyrim, and I'm really not doing anything too different than them. I'm just getting a little bit into the RP of it, the role-playing, and just kind of screwing around with it, which I love. I love Skyrim, but I just want to know, I want to make sure you guys want me to do it, because I don't want to just post content that nobody's going to watch, because that's not fun for me. Even though playing the games is fun, I'll keep playing the games. I just don't... If it's not fun for you guys to watch, I don't want to make it, really. So what I'm doing right now, here in the background on the Division, is I've been trying to farm the Caduceus for about 2 weeks, and for those of you that don't know or haven't played the Division, the Caduceus is a high-end assault rifle. Basically, it's a legend. It would be considered a legendary, and it is really good for skill builds, and my favorite build I have on this game is focused around skills. This is just my team Tankticians build. But they are The people that I'm with, I don't even know these guys. What I do is I join a random game, like I did. I just joined someone that's free roaming, and then I hop in and I kill all their named bosses, like this guy right here. Which the named bosses don't respawn, which is why I go in and do this. Which some people would say, oh, that's scummy and all this stuff, but it's really not, because if the owner of the instance is too far away, the boss doesn't die for them, so they can always go back and kill the boss. And also, if they leave the session and you stay in it, you can kill the bosses as much as you want to, and they won't lose them. But what they did is they started a high value target mission, so I'm just going to join up with them and hopefully get some loot out of it, and help them, obviously. Maybe you get to see this team build, and I'm not going to go too into my team build on this video. I just wanted this to be my introduction back to the world of YouTube and back to you guys. But if you want me to, I'll do build videos as well. I had 4 characters, but I deleted one, and I'm probably going to be posting a Let's Play with a couple of my fellow YouTubers, Choopsha Gaming and Todd Time. We're all good friends, and we started playing this game together. We all created new characters, so I deleted my solo character, created a new one, so now we're all just progressing through the game without any kind of exploits or anything to increase our level. And yeah, it's going to take us a while to do that. I think my first character took me like 20 hours to get to 30. And since then, I've learned how to exploit XP mechanics and stuff like that, so I can get from 1 to 30 in about an hour and a half or 2 hours, depending on how dedicated I am to it. But we just want to play through the game so that you guys can see everything, and we're going to be posting that. I'm going to be posting it the next time we play, which I'm not sure when that's going to be, but hopefully it's soon, because I love this game. I love playing it. But yeah, let's go here and take out this high value target here. Put my smart cover down and just start laying into him. Now I don't have a lot of DPS with this character. It's not what it's for. It's made to suppress targets and buff my teammates and heal my teammates. And I'm doing well, no, it's not even a decent amount of DPS. It's a terrible DPS. And I'm using LMGs, which right now are kind of the worst guns in the game, because they don't do any damage. But what happened to him? But like you'll see right now, I have 21 bullets left in my magazine. If I switch to my shotgun, you see how that 21 turned into 200 there? Yeah, I've got a gear set called Lone Star, which is probably the easiest gear set to get right now, because you get them as rewards for these high value target missions, which are really easy to unlock. But basically, what it allows you to do is when you switch weapons, I guess I'll go heal this guy. When you switch weapons, it automatically reloads your gun. And what I originally thought before this gear set came out was that it wouldn't actually use your ammo reserves, so I thought it was just going to be like an unlimited ammo thing. But it doesn't. It actually does use your ammo reserves, and I tried to do a little exploit that I thought might work. You can use a support station in this game, which basically there's an augment for it that makes it so that whenever you reload while you're inside the support station's area of effect, rather, whenever you reload in it, it doesn't cost you any ammo to reload. So that is potentially unlimited ammo itself, as long as you can keep that support station up. So I thought, you know, if I elite's ability to suppress targets. So he's basically going to sit in cover because I have him suppressed. These guys are all elites, so I'm pretty sure this is just a daily HVT, because normally there's more waves of elites. Like, every wave is elites, not just veterans. Yeah, I'm basically just keeping my smart cover up, which increases your damage dealt to enemies and decreases the damage you take for everyone that's affected by my cover. It also, because the augment I have on it, it regenerates your health and decreases your skill cooldowns, which is really nice to have.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
And I don't have an incredible amount of skill power with this build, like my marksman build, but like I said, it's just a team. It's for when you have 3-4 guys and you want to do something like an incursion, which is just a long mission basically, and it's to keep enemies suppressed and keep them focused on you. My gun draws a lot of aggro. This is the Hungry Hog that came out with the most recent patch. It is one of those named high ends that I was telling you about, like the Caduceus. And it's not very high damaging. I mean, it's decently high damaging for an LMG, but LMGs are severely underpowered right now. I'm excited about the new patch coming out because they're going to increase LMG damage on targets out of cover. Like this guy I'm shooting at right now, I'd be doing an extra 30% damage on every single bullet that I landed just because he's out of cover.
High-value target has been eliminated.
See, he just dropped a gear set item there. And it's probably going to be Lone Star. And I think I forgot to finish talking about the Caduceus. The reason I was taking out that named boss, we're in the PvE zone, which is outside the Dark Zone. And the only way to get the Caduceus right now is there's a 5% drop chance when you kill a named boss outside of the Dark Zone to drop the Caduceus. So I have been trying for 2-3 weeks to get that dang gun because I want it for my DPS, my marksman build, because it has a talent on it. It's the only, as far as I know, it's the only auto gun in the game that has a talent called Cool-Headed, which basically makes it so that every single time you get a headshot, you decrease your skill timers, your skill cooldowns. So, and I think it's by like 10 or 11% per headshot. So for every 10 headshots you get, your skills are maxed out. And I already have a very high skill build on my marksman build. So I already have like a 25-second cooldown on my skills. Plus I run smart cover so I get it back even faster. Plus I have a talent that increases or decreases my, increases the duration of my skills by 10% every time I get a kill with an active skill. So like my smart cover, if I have smart cover out, I've finished like entire cover deployed. Because I can just throw it out there and kill the small mobs, and every small mob I kill while it's out increases my timer by 10 seconds. I'm sorry, 10%. And it just stacks and stacks and stacks. So that you essentially can have your smart cover up forever as long as you keep having enemies to shoot at. Oh, my inventory's full. But yeah, I mean, that's why I want the Caduceus. Because it's just going to keep my skills that much faster. Give them back to me that much faster. It's going to be amazing when I do get it. It's just hard to get because, like I said, there's a 5% chance to drop it. Now, the reason I farm the open world bosses instead of farming, say, the... let's see, what did I get? Did I get a vest? Yeah, I got this right here. Armor, health on kill, and stamina. That's actually pretty good, except that stamina roll is bad, like ridiculously bad. This one's a 650. See, that's a pretty damn good stamina roll. But I'm using this Tactician's Authority vest, which I think I rolled it for stamina because it was tech, and I'm running a primary stamina build. I don't know. I don't want to go too far into my build just because that's not what this video is about. Once again, I just wanted to come on here and apologize for being absentee. I've just been really sick, and now that I'm finally feeling good again, well, not necessarily good, but a hell of a lot better than I was, I just want to... Oh, well, they're doing another HVT. I guess I'm going to make this a little bit longer, because I'm really enjoying this game, so I want to play it, and I want you guys to see it so I can, you know, maybe some of you guys are going to want to play with me. I'm always looking for new people to play with, and if you're like me and you don't have a ton of fun running solo in the Dark Zone, especially now that they bumped up the mobs to just ridiculous levels, you know, we can get together, we can play. I just, you know, let me know if you guys like these videos, and I'll start getting more technical and stuff. If you guys like this, I'll put more time and effort into research and editing, and I'll try things out. And if you guys have a challenge for me, send it my way. Just anything. I want to get back into the swing of things and start having fun with this stuff again. As I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, don't want to have an absentee, like you don't want to subscribe to my channel and then not see another video ever. So if you like the Skyrim stuff, let me know, and I'll go back to, I'll continue my playthrough. Like I said, I've got like 2 more episodes left I can edit and put in, which I'm going to do at some point, but right now I'm kind of focused on this new stuff, the Warframe. If you want to see Warframe videos, let me know. I've kind of already got most of the stuff that I can get for coming in as late as I did, but I can, you know, I could do just missions with some friends. I could do the sorties. What the hell? Is it snowing indoors? Yeah, like I said, this game has some bugs, obviously, but it's not enough to deter me from playing it. It's so much fun. Like, I don't think I've ever had this much fun, with the exception of Borderlands.
Now entering a safe area.
Borderlands 2 is my favorite game ever. And Borderlands 2 were just freaking amazing, and I played the pre-sequel, and I liked the pre-sequel, but it does not compare to the first 2 games as much as I wanted it to. Now they're going to be headed right there, but before I go over there, there should be a boss down the street, that direction. I just have to cut through this building to get to him. So I'm going to see if I can do that without setting off the Bluebird mission. See if I can find this boss, because a lot of...
Approaching marked
crap.
location.
I just set it off. I did not want to do that. You know what? I'm going to take out Bluebird first, because these HVT missions are completely timed. As soon as you start shooting at these guys, it's timed. So I'm just going to wait for my backup to get here. Alright, they're here. Use some smart cover. And unload.
Warning. Hostile detected nearby.
That's one thing I really do enjoy about LMGs, and I wish they were more viable right now. And I think they're going to get a lot better with the new patch, but the longer you hold down the trigger, the more stable it becomes. So they're really easy to use at mid to long range. You know what? Let's run around with a shotgun. I haven't used this too much, so let's go do it. There we go. Let's see whose shotgun's better. that's right, my inventory's full. I have to get rid of some stuff if they drop anything good, or if that boss, the next boss I fight, drops the Caduceus, which would be amazing, especially if I can get it on camera, like the first time I go back to recording. It's just a sign from God. Like, yeah, you need to get back into the swing of things. Stop being rude to your fans, you know? I mean, not that I really have fans, I just have people that watch my videos every once in a while, probably because they're bored, and I have an interesting name that people... I noticed like a lot of people in-game and stuff tend to gravitate toward me just because my name is cool. And I totally ripped it off, I'm not gonna lie, it's not an original name or anything. I ripped it off from a Robot Chicken skit, but I mean, the majority of people don't know that. They just think it's a cool name, so... Oh, shoot. Let's see if I can crawl over to my teammate here without dying. Alright, let's group spectate then. What is this guy doing? Like, dude, fight. So he's using a, looks like an LVOAC assault rifle, which is probably the best assault rifle right now. Except maybe the Caduceus. Like I said, I haven't owned it. I really want to own it. But I heard that it actually has high damage and a predictable recoil, so it could be potentially the best assault rifle in the game. The problem is, even though it's the best assault rifle in the game, does not mean it's actually useful. And he's using a covert SRS. Now, as far as the bolt-action marksman rifles go, from my experience and the weapons and stuff I've looted, the only bolt-action rifle worth a damn is the custom M44. Oh, he's using an LMG, that's nice. Oh, he's using 2 LMGs. He must be using Lone Star so that he can just switch between them. That's Lone Star technically is the highest DPS kit. Oh, you got so close to picking me up. He should have taken out that turret first. Lone Star is technically the highest DPS gear set in the game because you don't have to reload. You can just constantly switch back and forth between weapons, and what some players will do, not a lot of players use Lone Star that I've seen, but what you can do is bring like 2 SMGs, which are arguably the best guns in the game, and you can just switch back and forth between SMGs, and yeah, you're going to burn through ammo like crazy, but it's not going to be anything ridiculous. It's just going to be or you're just going to need to keep track of your ammo, but you'll just be constantly burning down enemies because as soon as you run out of ammo, you switch weapons, which only takes about 1.5 seconds compared to like a 3-second reload, and you're back in the fight again. So you save that 1.5 seconds every time, which is extremely useful. And I'm not entirely sure that this guy's going to be able to get all these guys when he's using LMGs. I don't know. I'm actually pretty curious watching this, so I'm just going to watch this guy for a little bit and I'll shut up for a second. Oh, okay, he's got some JTF assistants. I mean, the JTF are kind of... those are your NPCs that help you out from time to time. They're kind of morons, but they do take cover pretty well. They just don't focus fire or anything like that, which, I mean, what can you really expect from just AI mobs? But, oh no. That's not good. We just lost this high value target. Because we all died. It's unfortunate for whoever used their intel, because you have to buy these missions with intel, which is kind of a form of currency in the game. But yeah, whoever just paid for that just lost their money, which sucks. But you know, it is what it is. I've lost them before. The very first one I didn't realize that you should probably take I did a weekly mission, and I didn't realize that you should probably take a team on a weekly mission unless you are extremely geared out, and I just got wiped just so horribly by people just wrecking me in the anus. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot of fun with this game. I think I'm gonna end this video after I look for this next boss. Hopefully he's here and you get to see that. But if not, you know, no big deal. It is what it is. But yeah. And I'm sorry for the loading screens. Like, my computer's outdated and my processor needs to be upgraded to really run this game like it needs to be run. Because it is a very demanding game on your system. I'm hoping in the next month or so to maybe even start streaming. I'm building a gaming PC. And oh, you know what? It actually respawned me here. I'm not even going to go to the next boss. But maybe you guys can help me out with this. I'm debating between you getting an Intel i7 or one of the new AMD chips. And I've used AMDs, like the computer I'm on right now uses an AMD chip. And it's never let me down, really. It's been great. The only issue I actually have with it is now that I'm getting newer games instead of playing older games, I'm starting to just run into a little bit of processing time, a little bit of lag on my hardware end. So I'm just debating back and forth between the Intel i7, which is better at overall gaming, and I know that. It has the built-in video RAM, but I'm not sure if the VRAM will still stay. Like, it'll still be useful when I put in my 2 GPUs that I'm getting. I don't know if the GPUs just override the built-in graphics or not, which I'm pretty sure they do. So that would kind of render that useless to me. Whereas the AMD is really good for multitasking and has a higher overclock speed because it'd be an 8-core as compared to a quad-core with the Intel. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and I'll definitely take that into consideration. I haven't bought the processor yet,
agent is joining your team.
And if I end up going with an Intel, I'll just buy a different motherboard because the one I already bought is for AMD, and I'll just put that in the PC I have now, because it already works with the chip that I have. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry I was gone for so long. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to have fun again and get this stuff out. I'm excited about the Division. I'm excited about the new things coming in the Division. So let me know if you want me to, post more Division videos. If you want me to do more of my Skyrim Let's Play. Whatever you want me to do. If you want me to do Warframe videos, it doesn't matter to me as long as I can have fun playing the game. I also got some more little games. I don't want to give them all away because I want them to be a surprise.